Howdy y'all, welcome back to episode 21 of my Terra Invicta Humanity First series. So last episode we lost all of the United States of North America's armies, figured out that has a massive effect on your cohesion, shocker there, and we're now slowly rebuilding them. We did free quite a bit of Europe, however that might be undone as they still have several armies over here. Or not. These are megafauna and can't capture anywhere. They can wreak havoc though. That's just Iranian. I'm not sure. Yeah, they still have 13 armies somewhere. Istanbul, Hohat. Yeah, I have a lot of them over here in China, which is not good. But hopefully if we can take them out one by one, then we will be doing not good, but not bad either. China is also working on their military. Honestly, we probably should drop this down so that we're just working on it, because that's the most important. We're going to bump unity up. And then probably drop all of boost for now. Drop that. Do something like that. Alright. For our counselors, we definitely don't want to waste anything on that. So last episode we did do a little bit of restructuring, which was nice for the organizations, but there's nothing else that we want here. Nothing going on here. We did get kinda clapped last episode, so all we have are the 2 shipyards in Mars orbit. Though we are rebuilding one here on Earth. This would be a nano factory. Leo, tier 2, nano. ISS. Remember this time that I paused that whenever I put in the, I don't even know what it's called. Anyhow, so that you don't miss 20 minutes again. Tier 2. Nano. Now the Kina station is going to be Spaceworks. Yes. You're going to be my Mio Tier 3 Spaceworks. Olympus, I don't have anything down for you yet, neither Fuji. Those are my Mercury bases that I'm setting back up again. Okay, I believe that's everything. We're down to 11 ships, which is not good. But the aliens are at 402 ships, which is even worse. So we'll stay here. We'll do all human factions, actually. And we'll take this off. Actually, we haven't got these yet. So, Shi Yun, we're going to do alien life forms in Angola. Moron, you're going to do alien life forms in the Republic of China.
I will help them.
Navy launches for United States of North America.
We've got some intel on our target. We've moved the
hoping that we can take out these alien armies before they take over all of China. And we might lose the whole Hoth region, which is not good. But there is 5 alien armies, I believe, right there. So not a whole lot that we can do about that. We'll grab point defense phaser batteries. We've got 1 invader army and then 4 other human armies. And we're about to get 1 more invader army. And this is going to be a human army as well. But they are slowly rebuilding, or not rebuilding, but updating their armies. We might even drop down the Navy recruitment, because we don't need navies to defend the homeland. Moron, we're going to have you attack that alien asset. Aliens are expanding their holdings. We are damaging this army, which is nice. They're at 68%. The more we damage them, the more damage we do to them.
Lending my expertise.
And it would be massive if we could destroy even just 1. That's not good. Vector 1012 is launched towards low Mars orbits. They have 19 ships, which means they're probably coming after ours. Point defense phasers have been finished. Ultraviolet phaser batteries we're now going to unlock. New army has been deployed in China. They've launched towards my not finished spaceworks yet, which is fantastic. We would hate to be able to build any ships whatsoever. But suppose technically they're just doing what they're doing. So that's fucking great. We lost all 3,000 metals, or whatever we put into that. And sorry for cursing, but that's just really, really annoying. So we might need to just abandon the tier 3s for now. Probably should have been doing a while ago. I just want humanity first and Earth orbit. I don't believe I have any tier 2s. I don't. There's 2 tier 3s that have nothing on them. So with that being said, where's my launching facilities? Right here. We're going to found a platform in low Earth orbits, upgrade it to an orbital. Okay, upgrade to an orbital. And then when that's done, we'll build some shipyards, I believe the tier 2 version.
The outlet is secure.
Unable to destroy targets.
They both escaped, which is unfortunate, but we'll undo their corruption here and then resupply. We did have one get down to 47%. Now have control over a brand new army. Kaylee, who's helping the United States, is going to go ahead and grab a command. Yes. Shiyun, you can come here. Target those assets. Our mines will produce more exotics, not exotics but volatiles.
I'll bring assistance.
I have new information.
We're headed towards our nano factory, which I think has defenses at least. It does. Can't really do anything about that.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
Fantastic, they destroyed another one of our ships, or stations. And they're headed towards another, which again is fantastic. We don't actually want to have any sort of space presence. For Bulo, we're going to go ahead and grab a science on him. Don't really need any more administration.
Target destroyed.
They're taking forever to remove this alien administration occupation. Divert some resources to help. Alien armies moving back into the region. Shi Yun. Actually, Sierra only has 16.
Acknowledged.
We're probably going to have you advise.
Lending my expertise.
Ready for orders.
It says it has diminishing benefits, so we'll see what that actually means. Okay, let me see what this region is.
Heading to the
Get rid of
LC.
you. Moron, we're going to grab a command. 'Cause that's what you need the most. So you now have a 94% chance to not screw it up. All the alien forces are moving into the Beijing region. Predictive logistics systems has finished. Our armies will repair 1% faster per day. Sorry, an additional percent. Which is a very big, I guess, difference. Because 1% more would just be 1.01%. Additional percent is doubled. We do want to grab global ambition? I don't think so. Can also live longer. DNA repairs. Go ahead and work on that one. Still have control over all of the researches.
Person of interest surveilled.
Shi Yun, can you grab another command? You cannot. So we'll grab a science onto you.
Wrapping up here.
I can't remember. So we look at you. Getting a 0.32 boost. So they are getting higher than usual. 32% as well. And then this is increased by 37%. So it's not a full 50 like if you would have gotten, but
People
it's not
will come
bad.
to our side.
Just because these are now fighting, well, not as high as usual, but fighting higher than they would have. Long, we're gonna grab a science on you as well. Except Auto-resolve. I don't know why this shipyard is not doing anything, but whatever. We're about to lose all the armies in China as well, it looks like.
Target secure.
So that's fantastic. There goes the first army. There's not much that we can do about that at all, which is unfortunate. Someone is... No, they're just going to sit at 5 because our cohesion is down in the dumps. Going back to a 4.45 though, which is nice. We're actually going to have Geelong raise public support in China, though it probably won't matter for a while, or for in a bit.
Don't let them find out.
Confirm, and we'll continue this turn. Ultraviolet phaser cannon has been unlocked.
Lending my expertise.
Offering assistance.
Matterhorn Station has been, I guess the core for that has been finished. So we'll grab a farm. And I could find the layer defense arrays. The fission reactors. Materials. And shipyard after shipyard. And a regular fission reactor array will do. And this is going to be Leo 1, Tier 2, shipyard. With an army in America.
Tracking failed.
Debris duty, we're going to reduce the debris in the orbit by using 15 volatiles to boost it down to Earth. Victor 904's launch shows low Earth orbit.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Actually, I'm not sure why we haven't done it yet, but I'm pretty sure I can just nuke this area. There's no defenses. Mine has been rebuilt on Flora 8.
By the numbers.
The nukes do barely anything to the alien armies, if I remember correctly. It should destroy all the other ones. And we might survive our 77th Army Group. Nope, because they're being bombarded by the aliens. But if we can get Moron to go ahead and
Ready for my mission.
set national policy.
On my
One of the
way,
policies we
capital.
can do is launch a nuke. It doesn't say right here, but is one of them. Sierra, we're going to grab a command onto you. Continue. That will mean that they're going to fight just a little bit higher, though not yet.
Lending my
So you're
expertise.
getting a 0.24 from Sierra,
Lending my
and then
expertise.
0.22 from... So this is the United States of North America, never mind.
Offering counsel.
0.08 from Sierra, because it's being reduced because we did Shi Yun first.
Surveillance complete.
Oh, China doesn't have any nukes. Since when? Okay, well, he's not going to be doing anything then, because there's no nukes for the China to launch. We've launched a navy for the 81st Army Group.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Austria has been... I can't think of the word. I was going to say freedomized, but that doesn't make sense. They've been liberated. That's the word I'm looking for.
Mission complete.
Yeah, there's no warheads, so we'll see if we can't seek peace in the France war. They'll lose 0.5 cohesion, but whatever. I'm not sure that how much that changes, because we're still at war with them, but we'll see. So we've got Ultraviolet finished. The Amplitron, I believe, is something I do not care about. It's up here. Yeah, 10.2 is obsolete. That was the Project Review one that finished. We're going to go for the Ultraviolet Phaser Cannon. Then our armies will replenish. We nearly have our replacement army finished, so that's nice at least. And we're nearly at the robotics age, which will be a massive step up. So it's not as bleak as I thought, which is good. We don't want that. Moron can grab this one. That's not really helpful for you.
At your service.
USNA does have nukes. We've launched them. We're going to go ahead and use Moron to investigate
There now.
alien activity. This will count as an atrocity. So if we go to here, global, I guess we haven't killed anyone yet. So there's still only have the 4 atrocities from beloved counselors, but we destroyed alien invaders with that nuclear launch. We recovered the alien war dog. I didn't realize we hadn't done that before yet. We're going to go ahead and launch another strike. Destroy their other armies. Zulu 3's finished. War Dog Necropsy will do more damage to Megafauna. And will do more damage to alien armies. We want to launch another nuke. Okay. Those are all human armies. But if we go look at global, we now have 84. We got 80 atrocities from doing civilian casualties. So, not
I need
good.
my expertise.
I will help them.
Not good at all, but it was something that we had to do. And atrocities don't do anything besides public opinion. Victor 850 is headed towards low Earth orbit. Finishing banana factories.
We've got some intel on our target.
One cannot simply squeeze a balloon into a tin can without one or the other bursting, which itself depends upon which you make stronger and which you make weaker. Chancellor Li Jingzhao, interview for A History of Space Travel.
We finish advanced hydrogen containment, which allows us to do antimatter containment and will unlock long-range chemical rockets, are what we're looking for, and then sludge hydrogen tankage. After that, we're going to go for... I'm really not sure. I don't really care about plasma. Plasma extraction techniques will get more base metals. hybrid rockets. Actually, I think if we just go ahead and click on this. Triton fusion, deuterium fuser, protium fuser, boron plasma jet. I don't think we care about any of these. We're not going to be using advanced plasma, or really even improved plasma. Not worth it. So we're not going to go for that one. Research. We are going to go for mind and machine.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
But with that, we killed off a significant chunk of the Invader armies. They only have one Invader army now. We launched a new army in China. They're nearly to the robotics age as well, 4.97.
We found something.
And then we're going to have Shi Yun stop doing this, advising, and we're going to have her go back and do some more alien cleanup. We may want to move in now. Deploy all armies. And we'll cycle out as we need. Oh. Well, that's kind of stupid. Okay, well. We'll have the 6th Army Corps just chill in Taipei until they get their navy. But they are stuck there. They can't even do hunt xenoforms. Anyhow. Shi Yun, you can come back and
Heading to the LZ.
do some more of those missions. Moron, you can do the same.
Taking it to them.
Offering support.
All of our armies have arrived in the Hohat region. All of their armies are leaving the Hohat region.
I have new information.
Victor 1027 is headed to a low Mars orbit. They'll get there in 105 days.
The people will come to our side.
Target.
The LZ is secure.
Resistance is challenging us for mind and machine, which is good. That means they're putting more into it than they usually would. We should be careful, make sure they don't actually win it. We're going to move all of these armies back to the Beijing region so they don't die. But it did succeed in pushing out a lot of the alien armies. Tax Robotica, Assault Alien Assets, he does not have. Assassinate, he does have. Coup, he has. Stabilized Nation, he does have. But 1 command and 2 security and 3 ops would not go amiss. So we'll throw that on. We don't want any more organizations. Moron, go ahead and remove those alien
Offering
life forms.
counsel. Offering assistance.
Our armies have moved back into the Beijing region, where they're going to resupply and repair. We finished the layer defense arrays for the shipyard and low Earth orbit.
Nothing unusual found.
I don't believe we have any... Yeah, we still can't build on it yet, unfortunately. So I do want to go ahead and build a couple of these. Should have been doing that a long time ago. And I actually do want to go back to you, and we can repair all of that. Tier 2, heavy fission. Where is... There it is, layer defense array. I do have a farm. Replace that. And then I've got 200 extra. Won't have enough if I do that. What if we do a layered defensive array? Don't have anything. Cancel. I'll have one extra. Okay, that'll be fine.
We've moved the needle.
We're gonna have Geelong go back to US. We're getting 0.02% or 0.02 back. Victor 925 is headed toward Tiangong orbit. They'll get there in 53 days.
Score one for the good guys.
We're going to go ahead and have those three go ahead and take back the Hohat region.
Ready to go.
Shiyun, remove these alien life forms.
We're going in.
Moron.
Two. Taking it to them.
Take out that one. And then Geelong,
Standing by for
come back
orders.
to the USNA.
Work in the public.
Lending my expertise.
Here is the long-range chemical rockets. We don't really care about the Kronos, but we do care about that boost modifier. Kaylee, we're going to grab a command. You can go all the way up to 25, which is fantastic.
Person of interest surveilled.
Put you in, and then once the 77th Army Group is finished with recovering, we're going to put them into the Hohat region as well. Uruguay has built a nuclear weapon of their own. We finished the shipyards, which is great news. We can go ahead and build a chieftain and a bunch of centurions. The 77th Army Group has finished their repairs. We'll move them into the Hohat region. Ukraine has agreed to lead the Japan-Bulgaria war.
Target destroyed.
Target secure.
We're going to go into sustain. Something like that. So we can have that up all the way. Doesn't really matter. They'll get finished with it soon, and then won't have to worry about it. Bulo, we're gonna grab a science onto you. Gilang, you as well. And then Moron, you're gonna grab a command. And Concord rocketry, why not? A little bit more of a boost towards the military, build army, and build navy, which is always going to be helpful, especially in the situation we currently find ourselves in.
Offering assistance.
Ultraviolet phaser cannons have finished, so we can go for long-range chemical rockets.
We've found nothing of note.
Republic of China have taken back the whole Hoth region, which is fantastic news.
The needle.
Brazil has been liberated from the aliens as well.
By them.
By the numbers.
Victor 925 is in Tiangong orbit, headed towards my ship station, or shipyard. It's a battlecruiser and a cruiser. Launch all, confirm, go away, accept, auto-resolve. We managed to kill everything, which is fantastic. A huge cost in boost, however. India wants to propose an alliance. I will take that. And then I don't need to rebuild anything. I do. Okay. These are all repaired. We're going to deploy them into the Irkutsk region
I will help them.
just to see how that goes.
Every conflict throughout history stemmed from man's anger, fear, greed, or jealousy. Yes, it is the fount of love and
We
faith
finished
in God, but
administrative algorithms,
we are wrong to
which will increase the GDP boost from the economy by 2% and will unlock a couple space-based buildings. Most importantly, devolved space command is what we're looking for. Transnational management is pretty good. And then these two are just boosts to IP, and I don't know what Soletta is. We're gonna go ahead and grab Fission pulse drives, or we'll probably do fission pulse drives, just to work on something. You left that too late. Victor 825 or 852 is headed towards Tiangong orbit. They'll get there in 100 days.
Nothing unusual found.
Victor 1017 is in low Mars orbit with 20 ships. So probably not looking good for my Mars-based shipyards, but currently they're not doing anything. They're headed back out. So that's fantastic news. Soletta. What is Soletta? Oh, it's mirrors. Okay. It's just a tier 3 mirror system. Social Science Institute has been unlocked. All of our armies have transferred into Irkutsk and are engaging the enemy. Pakistan has joined the Ukraine-Czechoslovakia war against Czechoslovakia, which is not good because Ukraine is owned by the Servants, I believe, and Czechoslovakia is owned by the Initiative. International Management, 120 points of control point gap. Off-Earth mining by 10%, so not a boost to IP for a section, which is much better. I like that a lot better. Victor 1027 has arrived in low Mars orbit. They're going to bombard Edward White Base, which I don't believe is ours. Our Mars have reached the Kuiper Belt and the Outer Belt. Everywhere at once, evidently. This is Faria, planetary body of Lapetus, Dione, Tythes. I believe those are the moons of Jupiter, but don't quote me on that. Shiyun, we want you to grab a science. I am aware the people in the United States are not very happy with themselves. We're going to have you go and investigate alien activity in Austria. And then Moron, come here and destroy those alien life forms. Long-range chemical rockets has finished. Well, boost has been increased by another 10%, and we're now using the exhaust velocity of 21.6 kilometers per second, which is fantastic. Like I said, Kronos, not really worth it. It's good for long range, not good for short range. We're going to go ahead and grab Algorithm. That's 50,000. Woohoo! Everything's so expensive. Here we go. Alien Army Analysis. 10% more damage.
Offering counsel.
Aliens are bombarding one of our bases on Mars. Destroyed it completely. Got 50 science. There's Titan. Surveyed. Advanced xenological monitoring. We'll favorite that one. Completed defense arrays for low Mars orbit tier 2 shipyard, which is not actually a tier 2. Couldn't find anything on the alien. Foundry, which is the tier 3 engineering project building.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Devolve Space Command. Save that one.
By the numbers.
You successfully regain control over mind and machine.
Ready.
Ji Yun, come here. And remove those alien assets. Sierra, we're going to grab a command onto you. Both their armies are running.
Offering counsel.
Nothing unusual found. The people will come to our side.
Target.
Finish 2 more shipyards in Mars orbit. We're actually going to remove all of his armies so they can heal up. So we're going to go and build some more chieftains. Or sorry, centurions. We got 40 days on the Earth centurions, 13 days on the first 2 of the Mars centurions.
The LZ is secure.
Bunch of megafauna running around. India 358 is in lunar orbit. It's a destroyer. Interesting.
Acknowledged.
What's the op?
Nearly to the next age in the United States of North America, which will be another massive boost to our fighting ability. Surgency, yeah.
Ready.
You do have reduce unrest. We'll have
Restoring
you
order.
spam some of those.
Standing by.
At your service.
Offering assistance.
Although Mars Orbits has finished their 2 ships, which is going to be task. Oop. Mars. All of our Chinese armies have arrived back in the Hohat region, where they're going to resupply, repair, and then get sent back up. Algorithmic economic management does have that investment point boost, well as 10% more control point management gap.
Things are stabilizing.
We've moved the needle.
Nuclear test in the Lao region. Oop. Holy cow. alien army analysis. Extra 25% damage to alien armies is fantastic. Devolved Space Command. UFO lands in the Paris region of Earth. Which is not good. India might send their armies to deal with it. I'm not sure.
The LZ is secure.
I'm actually not sure if we nuke it, what happens. So let's find out. The answer is nothing. We just get more atrocities. Yeah, we're at 104 now. Is India not at war with the alien administration? That might be why they're not doing anything. Relations? No, they are at war. So I don't know why they're not moving in to stop them. Because it'd be so much easier if you did.
Where to?
Shi Yun. We have a 3% chance. Why not?
Taking it to them.
If we roll it, that'd be fantastic. If we don't manage it, then we're in no worse shape than we were before.
I will help them.
We've been infiltrated. Someone is leaking our secrets. We discovered the leak by happenstance. A routine scan of outgoing communications concluded with a distracted analyst failing to correctly exit their monitoring program once the call had ended, resulting in every bit of static and white noise on the line being run through our decryption mainframe overnight. This would have been an immense waste of resources except for one thing. It found an unexpected signal. Hidden in the random noise was a highly compressed microburst transmission, which was decrypted to reveal compromising details of our recent operations. We must find the leak, and the only question is how to go about it. We can either say we have more important things to focus on, which will end this mission and trigger the next event of Infiltrated. Money talks, offer rewards, we'll pay $835, and Infiltrated money starts. We can use influence, and Infiltrated influence event chain starts, and then security forces should take the lead, conduct an internal review, 400 ops, and Infiltrated operations begins. So we'll do internal.
We've got some intel on our time.
Internal forces, and we'll get that back in a little bit. So Earth has finished building their 3 ships, so we're gonna go task Foxtrot 331, and we're gonna name you Task Force Earth. And we're gonna see if we can't undock and then bombard low-level bombardments of the UFO landing in Paris. We did. A fleet belonging to the United States, or sorry, not United States, but humanity first bombarded and destroyed a landing UFO in the Paris region, preventing it from deploying the alien army. They kind of very hate us for that, but worth. So we're gonna go back to the shipyard. Yes, you're not worth anything. And you're not worth anything, so we'll go back to the shipyard. And you're gonna chill.
Things are cooling off.
Public sentiment is
Oh, this means that you can abort your mission.
Mission abort.
Surprisingly enough, that ticked off the aliens, and they don't like us. So we're back up to the red, which I'm not surprised with at all. We are finally in the robotics age, though. Resistance is in low Mars orbit. But there are 2 ships. And I guess we're not quite in the robotics age. We're at 5.9. We finished Mind and Machine. We'll unlock Accelerando, as well as Triborging and Training Simulation Implants. Accelerando is what we want. Right. Yeah, we're going to work on Accelerando. We're going to keep that on 2 pips. Evolve Space Command has finished. So we're going to go ahead and grab Resource Market Administration. And then we'll look at the new organization we got, which is Ravati Aviation, 5 MC, 1 holy cow, research per month, and then 4% bonus to mission control building. So nothing crazy. No organizations that we want either. Cyborging has been unlocked. Ferrocite emitter is available. Moron, you can get another command. You're going to sit at a 2.4, but that's because you don't have any public support at the moment.
Reporting in.
Shiyun, I want you to go ahead and... What is China doing? They're at an insurgency of 5, so we're going to have you stabilize as well.
Order.
They're going to drop back. They're going to sit at 5 because GDP and whatnot. We're back down to a 2.7, so we'll reduce some of that welfare.
Lending my expertise.
Paris bombing in Mexico City. We can get public opinion in the United States of North America. Increase cohesion, but decrease the democracy. Success will just do limited damage. A failure for the manhunt will reduce cohesion. So we're going to go ahead and use the highlight the bombings with the public opinion boost. Victor 1042 is headed towards Tiangong orbit. Alien red teaming is available.
Nothing of note.
Violence is abating.
We finished resource market administration. We're going to go for the ferrocite emitter. Kazakhstan has been liberated.
Order is returning.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Victor 904 is headed towards low Earth orbit. They'll be here in 50 days. I just don't have anything to do about that. 41st Combat Arms Army is moving to the Urumqi region, which is this one here. So we're going to deploy all of our armies over. Holy cow. Aliens and the and Exodus fought, but the aliens won. Central Asian Union has been made available. We're going to obsolete that one, we don't care about it. Ooh. Game is being slow. There we go. We had 3 armies move into the Urumqi region. 2 more are still moving. Those 2 just got there. Yilong, we're going to go ahead and grab a science for you. That'll be it. China, we're going to just leave you as is, even though it's kind of inefficient. It's good enough for what we're doing. We're going to get into the Urumqi region today and fight alone. Sure.
I will help them.
They're exactly at a 5. It seems like a dumb thing to do when I've got 5 armies that are fighting at a 6. But you do you.
Offering counsel.
We might, yeah. He's already at 50 health, 50%. So he's going to be destroyed in relatively quick fashion. Infiltrated, the hunt begins. Our security forces have begun hunting our leak. Internal security audit is taking place. Everyone who had access to the leaked information will have their history, their finances, and their movements examined with a fine-toothed comb. While they all pass their initial security clearance inspection, something must have been missed or changed since then, and it will be found. Initial efforts will focus on looking for any recent large purchases, examining who is living beyond their means, or anyone with close family members who may have gone missing recently. We need results fast. We have a 30% chance of capturing the leak and 70% chance of getting a false positive. We can take our time and call for any resources you need, which will give a 40% chance of catching the leak, and we'll pay 420 ops, or a 60% chance to not get it. Muhammad Hoover was initially suspected of living beyond his means, but a more detailed examination and interview revealed that he had simply cashed out some of his retirement savings in order to live a more luxurious life. His bank accounts were carefully checked out, but his wealth was verified by some to come from a lifetime of modest saving and careful investment. With the way the world is spiraling out of control these days, I have no idea what it'll look like by the time I retire, or if I'll even make it that far, he said during his questioning. So why not make my life more comfortable in the meantime? Our search for the leak continues. I'm not really sure what happens during this. It's said that information was revealed, but I don't know if that's like to the aliens or if that's who that's to. But training simulation implants, counselors will start with more experience. I'm hoping we're going to be able to kill this army before he escapes. He's leaving on the 24th. Oh, he's so dead. Okay. Yeah. He's at 8% health, and he's gone. The aliens are down to 5 armies now, and they're blockaded. So we're going to move all of these armies, who didn't take any damage actually. And we're going to move them into the Novosibirsk region, whatever that. Bulo is going to grab a science. Shiyun is not going to grab anything. It was Kaylee that wanted something, and that's going to be a command. Not quite what I wanted. No other counselors need augments. Infiltrated agent marked. Bulo Samuel has been marked after his details was leaked. Bulo has made some enemies in his career, and now thanks to the leak. So he now has the marked trait. I think that Shiyun does as well. Yeah, Shiyun does. But you can get rid of the marked traits by with 50 XP, 1000 money, 500 influence, and 100 ops. Or you'll get a chain, which you'll probably get for Bulo. And if you do well on the chain, he removes the marked. If you don't, he dies. Yeah, United States of North America has finally got into the invasion armies. So that's pretty cool. They now have a new army being deployed as well, so they're up to 4 armies. Aliens still hate us. That's okay, we hate them too. Wait, it's not okay, they're probably gonna come kick our shit in. Ooh. But, oh well. I did not build a chieftain for low Earth orbit, so we'll do that, along with 2 exterminators. 5 exterminators, because I don't know how to count. Or control my impulsiveness, that's what it was. I counted properly. I just made more afterwards. Our armies will be moving into the Novosibirsk region now, and interacting with the alien army there. We're attacking into their territory, and we're still taking less damage than they are. So I guess technically we do have a 5-on-1 advantage, plus a whole tech level. Or no, they're just fighting at a 5.3. They're fighting oh, that is a total tech level now. 4.5. Anyhow.
Things are cooling off.
Things are cooling off.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Victor 1042 is in Tiangong orbit. They're headed towards my shipyard with 7 ships. Exofighters launch all, confirm, engage, auto-resolve. We lost everything, okay. So we'll reject that. I just didn't really want to deal with all these exofighters, but I mean, that's how it's going to be. Then we're going to go ahead and do a high wall. Confirm. Chieftain has a heavy siege coiler. Running for the crushing gravity first. Actually, we're gonna have all of you launch your torpedoes at the who's gonna be the easiest to knock out. Unless it's overkill for the corvettes. We might go after this binary star. You have a range of, what, 800 kilometers? And then you have a range of 950. We damaged some ships, never actually killed any of them. I'm hoping we can take down at least a corvette or something. It looks like that probably will not be the case. We just were not able to build up enough of a fleet in time. Even these 7 ships were able to take it out, which is unfortunate. We're going to finish the auto-resolve. Lost all of the exo fighters and all of our boost, which is unfortunate. Because now the initiative, because they don't have anything better to do than attack their allies, I guess not allies, but at least humans, so they're going to destroy that because they like being alien cucks. Accept, continue. Accept, auto-resolve, accept, continue. They're going to destroy that. But again, we can't have anything nice here. Cyborging. Alien UFO lands on Earth. More suspects. Take all the time you need. Nothing actually came of it. Parasite emitter has been finished. We're gonna go for green phasers we do not care about. Wet Navy modernization, because we are building a lot of navies now. Yun, you're going to go ahead and grab a science. Parasite emitter is going to be +3 to persuasion. It also gives inspire and turn counselor. We're going to go ahead and grab that. It is $5,000 though, which is a lot of money. But she now has turn counselor and inspire. But she can't get expire, forgot about that. We can use this to get rid of some of the... Oh, it looks like we don't really have any. I was going to say we could use it to get rid of the organizations that just give us persuasion, but we don't have any organizations that do that. Everything else is gives us other bonuses that are useful.
Ready for my mission.
Shiyun,
Standing by for orders.
can you assassinate? No one really.
They won't see me.
Do that, and then I want Moron,
Ready.
you to investigate
Acknowledged.
and find any initiative counselors, and we're going to go ahead and kill them. Destroyed alien army.
Offering assistance.
They're down to 4. 2 of them are Invader Armies, though. And about to land a couple more.
Person of interest revealed.
Ooh, that's Project Exodus, not who I want to kill.
The target.
Assassinated the alien.
Mission is a no-go.
Spain has been liberated by the Academy. They detained the servant counselor because he got a critical failure, I assume. Yep. Two more ships for Task Force Mars.
Your orders?
I want you to go ahead and investigate this counselor here in the Congo. Shi Yun, I want you to investigate this counselor in Belgium.
We'll see what they're up to.
Moron, I want you to investigate this counselor in Algeria.
Investigating target.
Final suspects, 50% chance of getting it. Seems to be remedied. Yeah, he found a bunch of horrible, horrible things in his basement.
Lending my expertise.
Victor 838 headed to Luna. Bombarding one of our bases. Two more ships for Task Force Mars. Finished wet Navy modernization. We'll grab algorithmic extraction management.
I have new information.
Found someone from the Academy. Aliens are on Earth in Italy. Finished a Navy for United States North American Army. We're bombarding our base on Ceres.
We've got some intel on our target.
Found someone Project Exodus.
We've got some intel in our
Found someone from the Initiative. Fantastic.
The people will come to our side.
Aliens are moving to Beijing. Nearly finished capturing this army. We're going to depart. They're here. We'll move them over to Beijing, which is this region. They'll get there in 8 days. Work on building up our military for China. Sierra, you're going to grab a command.
Where do you need me?
Moron, we're going to actually have you set national policy in China.
Time to make our move.
We're going to have you join no, you are in the same war. I'm confused.
Ready to go.
I think we want to go here and set national policy and
Heading
leave
to the
the
capital.
France war.
Reporting in.
I'm here.
Shi Yun, we're gonna have you go and advise in China.
Lending my
And then
expertise.
Bulo, you're going to investigate this guy.
Initiating surveillance.
Finished Parasite quarantine protocols. We're going to go ahead and work on alien red teaming. Armies have arrived in the Beijing region. Do a little bit of repairing, and then, ooh, not a little bit of repairing. They're going to right into the fight.
Lending my expertise.
I will help them.
We're actually going to go ahead and just do this here,
Offering counsel.
because that's the most important thing we have right now. Making sure that we can kill off these aliens.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Policy direction complete.
Seek peace in the France war. Moron, we're gonna have you come here. That's an Exodus counselor. Detain this
We'll bring
guy.
them in.
Standing by.
Shiyun. Investigate. No, just stay advising. Do the best thing that we can do right now. Continue.
Lending my expertise.
Offering support.
Surveillance complete.
We've got the package.
Detained the initiative counselor.
We've moved the needle.
We're gonna have Gilong come here to China. Hoping that we can kill this alien army. But we do have a lot of weakened. We might not be able to. Which would be unfortunate. You gotta prioritize their recovery first, unfortunately. Or I guess, not really unfortunately for them, but can't kill off the aliens, which is the unfortunate part. Moron, we're gonna give you a science.
Some say
Finished fission pulse drives. We're gonna go for designer lifeforms. Yilong, from here, public supports.
Telling our story.
Bulo investigates. Guess this guy here.
Eyes on target.
Your orders.
I will report when my mission is complete.
Army has been deployed in China. We're gonna drop that down.
Lending my expertise.
Offering assistance.
bombarding our bases in series.
Target secure.
We've got some intel on our target.
Found accounts that first for the Academy. Alien armies moving into the Hoth region. So we're going to deploy our armies there first. Even though some of them are damaged. Z-Pinch microfusion drive
Public
has been
opinion is
unlocked.
moving in our direction.
Massively increased our public opinion here in China. Unlocked the Orion drive. Only one nation or one alien army is moving in. Found another alien. Containment breach. Gained 150 science. I don't know what the Academy is doing. Being kind of weird though. Another army under their control, or China's control. Everyone stay. Hey, you're still in Taipei, not doing anything because you can't move anywhere. All 6 armies are here in the whole Hoth region. Geelong, we're gonna grab a science. And that's it. Oh no! Bulo, get a different job. Just look into the xenoform here. Academy is still playing games.
Lending my expertise.
New army has been deployed in United States
I
and
will
North
help
America.
them.
Opened up the E-beam drive. We don't really care about it. Yeah, I'm not sure what the heck the Academy is doing.
Location.
Person of interest surveilled.
Invader Armies at 67% health. And we now have 7 armies over here because India has sent one of theirs. So that's pretty cool.
The people will come to our side.
Finished alien red teaming. We're going to go for security accountability training. They're going to be trying to escape. Hopefully we won't let them go. They'll be out in 3 days. Looks like they will survive, which is unfortunate. Yeah, they made it out with 25% health. Log. And we can't chase them either, because it's 3 9s, and they're in an area where they're getting yeah, 9.4 is what they're fighting at. And we have it's 6, but they're 5.5s. Well, they'll be fighting at. So not anywhere near comparable. something like that. Actually, we're going to go back to sustain. A little bit of Army and Navy. Like so. Boost we don't really care about. Military we don't really care about either, so we'll drop that down. We're going to build up navies so that we can all of our armies have navies. We do need to go ahead and rebuild all of this.
Lending my expertise.
Offering counsel.
We've got the package.
Don't know any of his counselors.
Surveillance complete.
Aliens are headed towards Task Force Mars. Accept. Auto results. We're going to lose it all. Accept. Continue. United Kingdom has declared independence, which is fantastic. Two more ships have finished. They'll be in Task Force Mars. I have not rebuilt my... It's probably a problem, huh? We're gonna go for intermediate orbits. Build modules, orbital core. Actually, what we probably could do is do a ring habitat and just build space yards, shipyards, because they'll be cheaper, both material and energy-wise. We could have more defensive stations. Bulo, we'll grab a science onto you. Kaylee, you're going to get a command, which will be your last command.
Ready to go.
I think
Ready
Shia,
for my mission.
we're just going to go ahead and drop that guy.
Taking them down.
Where to?
And then Moron, you're going to go ahead and investigate this
Tracking
person here.
target.
Lending
Germany
my
has had a
expertise.
regime change. It's now controlled by the resistance, which is fantastic news. They destroyed all of our bases on Ceres. What the hell happened there?
Problem.
He is dead.
I have new information.
Project Exodus member, we don't want to kill him.
Mission aborted.
One more ship for Task Force Mars.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
But it didn't tell us that the service were going to take over that. Aliens are moving back into the Hoth region. The administration has annexed Spain again. And that's where we're going to call it. Alright. So, thank you all so very much for watching this episode of Terra Invicta. We had a ton of army fights against the Alien Initiative. We destroyed a ton of their armies, which is fantastic. We did rack up a ton of atrocities in the meantime, but oh well, it was worth it to kill the aliens. We lost all of our fleets again, and we're slowly rebuilding those up. So I will see y'all in the next one.